Welcome back to Words on Paper. My name is Jesus, and today I got another book review for you. I'm going to be talking about this one, The Worm and His Kings by Hailey Piper. This book, I believe, came out last year. This is from Off Limits Press. I've been wanting to read this one for a while, and I finally got to it. And before I get to my rating, I'm going to tell you a quick synopsis. I don't want to get too much into detail because it is a little novella, but this book packs a punch. The Worm and His King takes place in the 1990s in New York City. Basically, it's a story of a relationship. Donna and Monique are a couple. They live in a beautiful penthouse in New York City and kind of go through some struggles and lose it all. They end up on the streets of New York City, and they end up living in this place in the tunnels of New York City where all the homeless and, the underbelly of New York kind of live in this places like this. One day, Donna goes missing. Monique thinks that she's been kidnapped and has been taken. People tell her, oh, she just left. Maybe she finally had enough of you and took off. But Monique knows in her heart that that's not the case. So Monique sets out on an adventure to look for her. Along that journey, Monique runs into a huge 10-foot, super thin bird-like creature that is taking women in the tunnels of New York City. She kind of follows this creature and comes across a cult. That's right, a cult. This cult worships a deity or a god, whatever you want to call it, called the Worm. Now, the Worm is in the cult's eyes, it is the one that created the earth, and it goes into a whole lore about that as well. This book is cosmic horror. This is like cosmic cult horror. It's a short read, and in the span of this book, it talks from the beginning of time to Pangea, hundreds of thousands of years to today. So this book is going to scan years and years of creation and pack it into a punch. Now, I don't know if it's just Hailey Piper's writing or if it's me, but I feel like there are times when I get lost in her writing. I like it, but I feel like I might not be smart enough for the way she writes, if that makes any sense. One thing I do like about her writing, though, is the way that she creates characters. Now, I really like the relationship between Donna and Monique in this story, because Monique knows that she loves Donna, and Donna kind of doesn't feel the same way later on. A little bit of a spoiler, but that's as much as I'm going to give you. Things kind of change in their relationship, but I really like the way that she writes characters and people. Hailey Piper, everybody knows this one. This book has been out, I believe, since last year. This is something that I've been wanting to get to. So if you're curious about my rating, I gave this one 3.5 stars. Like I said, I like her characters that Hailey writes. This is a cosmic cult horror, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Like I said, I think that she's just too smart for me. Or that I just don't... There are times when I just get lost in Hailey's writing that I'm just kind of like, what did I just read? Or I don't quite get it. But then again, I haven't really read a lot the last few years. So, but yeah, Hailey Piper, The Worm and His Kings. Check it out, 3.5 stars. Thank you guys for watching. My name's Jesus. This is Words on Paper.